Nation, we back. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building already. You already know what time it is, man. Welcome to the latest installment of the Graphk and Wasted Show.
Or the Wasted and Graphk Show, whichever way you like to slice it. What it is.
Man, it's a blessing to see another day, man. Salute to the chat, man. Do me a favor, you guys, real quick. Wipe them feet, pay your bar tabs. Look, man, Wasted is on his way to 15K, you guys. Hit that subscribe button. I'm on my way to 25, man. We are really almost there, you guys. Make sure you hit that sub button. It's free. Don't cost you nothing. What's good, man? We rocking today, bro. You know, the Super Bowl tomorrow, man. I couldn't allow those two teams to overshadow what our organization is doing right now. So we had to come together today and do this Graphk and Wasted or Wasted and Graphk show to get the nation's mind off of this foolishness that is about to happen. I don't know if I told you. Oh, I did tell you, Wasted. I just went and bought 4 tickets. Damn near like at the bottom. Kings and Thunder. I'm driving 2.5 hours to OKC tomorrow because I don't want to watch this game. Like real talk. Like I gave myself. I know if I was at home, I might check out the commercials. You know what I mean? Something. I don't even want to have any reason to hit that power button. So I'm hitting the Kings game. Light the beam tomorrow in OKC. You already know, man. But we got to talk about some Raiders stuff today, man. Because just
man, we do.
You know.
Listen, bro. You know it's crazy, man. I heard that they have a football game at the Usher concert tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I heard, bro. It's a little rumor, you know what I'm saying? But I'm cool on that Pop Warner game going on down there. And I got to tell you something, man, before we get rocking, bro. That's a mean ass bucket, bro.
Hey, man, thank you. Appreciate it.
That's a mean bucket, bro. That's reminiscent of Young Wasted when I was trying to get my EPMD when I used to always rock a bucket all the time. Try to get my Uncle L on. You know what I'm saying? I respect the bucket, bro.
You know what's funny, man? My father-in-law, he has everything. When I mean everything, like he has everything. He came out over here. He looked in the garage. He said, "Son, man, that bucket, man, where you get that from, right?" So I said, "You know what?" And it hurt my soul because I don't like to give anybody any of my Raiders shit. I said, "Pop, go ahead and take it, man." He said, "For real?" I said, "Yeah, I know you about to hit the road with Kev. You're going to be gone for a minute. Go ahead." He was like, "Man, thank you." I went right in the house and I hit the order button, bro. Got me another one. I couldn't do it, man.
Hey, man, that show you how solid the situation is, man.
Yeah, man. You already know, but we got a lot to talk about today, man. I know you've seen. First, let's get to just some minor stuff real quick. Well, this is major to us. I know you've seen that Max Crosby got not one vote for Defensive Player of the Year, bro. And Myles Garrett was the one that ended up coming out winning the award, man. How are you feeling about that, man?
I feel like, it's typical, over the years, we've always seen Raiders get slighted. Like it's almost like for you to be a Raider to win an award in the National Football League, you have to like do some outlandish shit that we've never seen before for you to get respected. But the thing is, it's not about the fact that he didn't win, right? It's the fact that they didn't get one vote. You know why I'm glad that they didn't?
Ooh, I gotta hear it.
Dog. Max is a dog. So the guy that you saw this year that was a goddamn maniac with a hurt knee, and hurt shoulder, and elbow, and all this stuff. Next year, write it down, take a picture. Over 20 sacks next year. What they did was they woke up a sleeping giant. Yeah. He already gives you his all. But to disrespect his game like that. But see, the funny thing is it is more of an indictment on how bad the people who vote for these awards are. Yes. Because, bro, like let's
Deron Bland got one, bro. Deron Bland got one.
Yeah.
I get the pick sixes, and I understand that, you know what I mean? But come on, bro. over Max?
Bro.
Go ahead, brother. I know you're gonna read off some stats.
Bro. Okay, now this Myles Garrett last year, he had 42 tackles.
Mm-hmm.
He had 42 tackles. He had 14 sacks.
Yeah.
Right? Now, Max Crosby. Max Crosby had 90 tackles.
Yep.
He had 35 assists. He had 14 and a half sacks.
Sacks, bro.
14 and a half, bro. You know what I'm saying? And see, to me, the stat as a defensive player that really sticks out to me are tackles.
Yeah.
Tackles are effort thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he was so stout against the run, bro. Like, so, you know, like sacks sometimes, bro, don't always tell the whole story. You have guys like Yannick Ngakoue and stuff like that who, you know what I'm saying? They're very good players, but you can't have them on the field all the time because they're not setting.
Can't hit the edge, can't contain, you know.
They can't contain, bro. But, being a defensive end, even when I played defensive end as a kid, box and contain. He is doing his job at a level that we haven't seen, bro.
In a long time.
And to me, the guy that I'm uncomfortable with not getting really is Max and TJ Watt. I think if you work with the Max, it should be TJ Watt.
Clear.
So these guys aren't watching football, bro. Now I don't know if that
is it a winning thing. Is it a winning thing, Wasted? You know,
what I'm thinking. Yeah, is it predicated
Cowboys playoffs, Myles Garrett playoffs?
But I mean, you talk about winning, bro. Our defense since Josh McDaniels left, bro. The games that they lost, bro. They lost a game 3-0.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We lost the game 23-20.
Yeah,
like really, we could have went on like a 6-game run.
Yeah.
So what are they watching, bro? What are these people watching? But you know what? I'm glad they did that because we're going to get the best Max Crosby you've ever seen, bro.
And he already tweeted it, Wasted. You see, he already put more work to be done. I know what that means. He took that personal. He lives by that 1% every day approach. Yeah. I love to see it, man. Like you said, brother, Max is going to have a field day. Let's keep it with Max real quick. Did you hear? We talked about this actually a while ago, but we didn't know if the story was true, right? We kind of talked about, John Gruden protecting Derek Carr in practice, making sure the defenders don't pick him, and so on and so forth, right? There was a lot of talk about that. Well, yesterday or the day before, I forgot the podcast. I don't want to shit on anybody. Let me look it up. Actually, Pardon My Take podcast. Okay, Max had an interesting story, insane actually to me. Literally threatened to cut me, John Gruden, in the middle of the field, my first training camp. So this is Oakland, you guys, rookie year. His thing, he's an offensive coach, and I've always had offensive coaches until Pierce got here. He would get so mad about me batting balls down. We'd be in practice doing team, and he refused to let us bat the ball. I would tell him, why the fuck are we practicing not batting balls, but in the game, we're going to be doing the same shit. So what's the point? But he's an offensive guy, so he wants practice to move a certain way. So I'm not even thinking. I'm just trying to make plays. I'm a third string. I'm just trying to do everything. But it was like the second week of training camp. I swatted the ball down, and I'm fucking hyped, celebrating, and he's looking at me all irritated. It happens again. Boom. Swatted the ball down. Then it happens at the end of practice. I swat it for the third time. He's like, stop swatting the fucking ball before I cut your fucking ass. I swear to God, if you do it one more time. I wasn't used to that in college. He could do whatever. We'd hit the scout team quarterback. You could and you bat one Derek Carr ball down, and you're getting motherfucked. He loved that about me because I would go 100 miles an hour, but that's at the same time he would cuss me out all the time about batting down balls. It's an offensive coach thing. McDaniels was the same way. He fucking hated it. So I didn't get that last part. Josh McDaniels also didn't like that. He fucking hated it. So
I mean, we saw last year when Josh McDaniels was motherfucking Malcolm Kuntz.
Yes.
So, bro, that's the problem with having these guru coaches. That's the fucking problem, especially old school guys who've been around the league like Gruden and Josh McDaniels, right? But the bigger thing for me is how much of a hack John Gruden is. Yeah. It goes to show you the ideology behind him getting rid of Khalil Mack. Yep. It goes to show you the ideology about, how he's going about leaving the cupboards bare on our defense when he was here. Mm-hmm. It goes to show you, bro. Yeah. Because he always thinks that, you know what do I need a defense for? I'm going to score fucking 100 points. Yeah. He, to me, that's organizational malpractice. And to be real with you, he should never be a coach in the NFL with that kind of fucking mentality. It's a joke to me. It really pissed me off hearing that. I know people think it's funny. I don't think it's funny, bro.
It's fucking disgusting. And to be real with you, man, and I get that other guys, want to save their jobs. Where's the defensive coordinator? Like, I'm sorry, man. I know Paul Gunther was a Gruden guy, but at the same time, I'm gonna look a defensive coordinator step in and say, my man is giving full fucking effort, man. What the fuck is going on? Like, what do you
know what Gruden would say? Hey, you're fucking fired. You're fired. That's the thing.
That's the sad part about this, Wasted, because you should be able to commend your players for playing at that kind of level. Derek Carr needs that kind of pressure so he understands that you're in a real life situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that, man. And to hear that Josh McDaniels is the same way, that's insane, man. I'm so happy we have a defensive-minded coach. You know what I'm saying? That's going to let these guys go out there and play at a full maximum effort. And not, we don't have to hear this type of shit anymore. But that is insane that you would potentially cut your 4th-round rookie, a guy that was very productive at the collegiate level. And I'm gonna be real, most of us didn't think that Max was gonna be the player he is now. You know what I'm saying? But hearing all the stories about what he looked like in Oakland and then going over to Vegas, it was pretty easy to tell that this guy was gonna be something special. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But to hear this, bro, that's absolutely insane, man. Salute to Jose, man. Just met AP. I'm hyped for the season, fellas. Salute to you. I see a lot of people in Vegas. They were at I forgot the spot. I've been there a few times. But I see a bunch of people over there taking pictures. I got a lot of people sending me stuff. Salute to you guys, man. I love that, man. AP is one of one. And Jose, you are too, my brother. Salute to you. Thank you on a $10 donation. Salute to Pace also. Defensive Player of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year. COI, Pity Awards, because they have to go back to miserable as fuck Cleveland.
I mean, bro, them awards, man, to be real, and I don't want to jump subjects, but them awards, really, to be real with you as a Raider fan, I don't give a damn about any of that stuff, bro. I want us to win. I want us to be in the Super Bowl. Like, seeing this Super Bowl really is getting under my skin. Mm-hmm. It's really getting under my skin. It really is, man. And I know it's getting under a lot of y'all skin. This is bad, bro. I can't sit by, and not only are they having a dynasty going on right now, they're gonna win one and play the first playoff game ever played in our building. They're playing in our building. Yeah, that's disgusting. And bro, I sat back and I was talking to Graphk the other day, and I said, man, yo, it goes to show you how great John Madden was. It goes to show you how great Al Davis was. Because when you look at the 5th most playoff wins, we got the 5th most playoff wins. We ain't been in the playoffs in 2 decades. Yeah. Like, we've been in the playoffs, but I'm talking about win. We haven't won a playoff game since 2002. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, that goes to show you.
Titans, AFC Championship game against Tennessee. That's the last time we won a playoff game.
Yo, bro.
And I remember because LL Cool J was performing at halftime in Oakland, and it was a beautiful sighting. You remember that?
Right. Yeah, I do. And I remember before the game, I posted the other day, Metallica rolled up in the wheeler and popped the back up and just look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love all kinds of music, right? If there's one rock band that I actually fuck with, it's Metallica. I love Metallica. Facts. So, bro, it's cool to be the cool kids on the block. We the cool kids on the block again, right? Everybody wearing Raider gear. Everybody got the black Air Force Ones. Everybody want to, support AP. AP is out there. He's swagged out. He's swaggiest coach in the NFL. Mm-hmm. But that ain't enough anymore for me, bro. I need results, bro. I need this team to go and if anything, even if we don't get to the Super Bowl next year, make sure fucking Kansas City don't. Yeah. That's what's most important to me, bro. Fuck them. I don't want to see them win another fucking ring. And I know they're going to win tomorrow, bro. I know it.
Me too. But you know what, bro? I kind of like the approach now that AP is taking. And I've said this. We talked about this multiple times on the pod. But like even, these recent interviews that he's done out there in Vegas with Radio Row and all that stuff about him saying, look, they got to worry about us. You know what I'm saying? I was only here for a short period of time. We beat the Chiefs. We beat the Chargers. We beat the Broncos convincingly. Like he's talking this shit. He's like, look, y'all got to worry about us. And he said the red team. I love what AP is saying right now. Originally, the letter and all that, I was kind of like, come on, man, it's the same rah-rah shit. He's actually talking his shit now, Wasted. Like, and now I agree with you. And now it just needs to translate into results. And I'm good with that. Salute to Omar. For what it's worth, I did a mock. Daniels was there at 7th pick. We traded 2 firsts with a 3rd to move up, which is possible. And we're going to talk about this here shortly because some new information came out about that third pick that our brother Wasted Talent put into the universe, and it looks as though he may be right here soon. He may be right. Look, I can admit. See, Wasted can't admit when I'm right, But I can admit when Waste is right.
Nah, I could never admit when you're right. Come on. It wouldn't be me if I did. Come on.
It's all good. Salute to my brother Hug, also, man, in the building. Salute to my brother Mikey in the building. All my people. I see Primos, everybody, man. Appreciate you guys, as always, for being here. Already 700 deep. Appreciate you, as always. Salute the Lion. F the Chiefs, but I'm betting 500 on them. Smart man. Smart man. Hey, with Taylor Swift, over there, man, and doing all them goofy dances up in the skybox, I think your $500 is pretty safe, family, to be real with you.
Listen, bro, they got to make sure that the butt pads she wearing is safe.
Yeah, facts. You take that shit off and it's just pew.
Oh, my God.
Pew.
Straight olive oil. Listen, straight this. Just
all facts.
Just board.
Facts. Straight board game. Salute to Cisco. All I know is we have to do anything to secure Jaden Daniels. Let's go, Raider Nation. You know what? Let's bring that up right now. And salute to Elite. She said New England's going to take Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't think that's going to happen. Let me real quick, Elite. Let me go over this real fast because who's throwing on the ball? Oh, you know what, Elite? You may be right, because if they do what Bleacher Report says they may do, they're looking at a veteran. So I don't know if you guys seen this report that came out today, earlier on, about New England potentially trading away the third pick. Okay, it seems as though they're going to look at free agency, a veteran, whether it's Kirk Cousins. That was one name that was brought up in the article. And real quick, you guys, I'll read this real fast, a real quick snippet. This was on Bleacher Report. Patriot rumors. Insiders believe team is open to trading number 3 2024 NFL draft pick. Despite their need for a franchise quarterback, the New England Patriots are reportedly a candidate to potentially trade back from the number 3 overall pick in the 2024 NFL draft. According to ESPN's Dan Graziano, some people around the league believe the Patriots could address their quarterback need in free agency, trade back from number 3, and fill other holes on their roster. By doing so, the Patriots will be passing up the opportunity to select one of the top quarterbacks, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels. Per Graziano, the Atlanta Falcons moving up from 8 and Minnesota moving up from 11 would be teams to watch if the Pats do decide to move back, since both teams need a franchise quarterback as well. New England has been in search of a new franchise quarterback since Tom Brady left to sign with the Broncos in free agency. In 2020, the organization has not had any luck thus far. So, I mean, look, this is a possibility, and I don't know why they didn't put our name in the mix. You got to put Denver's name in the mix. I think the reason why New England may be throwing this out there, Wasted, is that they're trying to create a bidding war. This came out from that. This came from them, you guys. Trust and believe. They're trying to see what they can get. This may be a sign that they're not sold on one of these 3 guys. Maybe they want to just get as much draft capital as possible. They have a lot of holes on the offensive side of the football. You said earlier, Wasted, on the phone, a few deficiencies on the defensive side of the football, right? And I know you're going to hit on that in a second here, but it would be interesting. And salute to Mo, our dog Mo. I seen him put on Twitter also, this can look like a Trey Lance type deal with the Niners. You know, they moved up, I believe, from 13 to 4. So it's somewhat around the same type of thing, 3 first, the 3rd. This can look like something like that, but it may be more because this is some generational talent here with those 3 picks. Lance was kind of that boomer bust guy, and Shanahan, if you can't unlock him, I don't know who else can do it. You know what I mean? So, but how do you feel about this, bro? Because they may go the Russell Wilson, they may go the Kirk Cousins route, they may go get a veteran. I mean, shit, hey, I would throw him Hunter Renfrow and they take Jimmy G back, shit. but they could use a slot. They could use a guy like a Hunter Renfrow. That's a Patriot right there. That's a Patriot. Yeah. Shoot him a player, shoot a bunch of draft capital. I think right now they're creating this shitstorm because they want to see who's going to be the highest bidder. How do you feel about this?
No, I tend to believe that that's what they're trying to do. They have so many holes on their roster up and down. If anybody understands what it takes to support a young quarterback, yeah. I think the Patriots, if they really look back, I know it's been a long time because they had the Rock of Gibraltar at quarterback at Tom Brady for so long, right?
Yep.
But if the reason why Brady was successful initially, because when Brady became the quarterback of that team was a team that had been to a Super Bowl a couple of years previous. They had a number 1 pick quarterback. They had a really talented roster.
Yeah.
Right? You had a great defense. Brewski was already there. McGinnis was already there. Rich Seymour was there. All of those guys were there. Lawyer Malloy.
They had a shit ton. Yeah.
All these guys were there. So that's how you support a young quarterback. And the way this roster has been because of some of the missteps by Bill Belichick in the draft, it would behoove them to move down to fill his roster. Now, for the Raiders, the Jaden Daniel idea is a great idea, right? And people get emotional over Jaden Daniels and they want him because they see the tape, they see the fact that he has that connection with AP, they see he wants to be a Raider. But to be honest with you, I'm not willing to give up 3 first-round picks for Jaden Daniels. I'm not, because the problem with Jaden Daniels is that he is a guy who that can blow up in your face. You don't know what you're getting.
You said it, boomer bust product.
Yeah, and for a boomer bust guy, I'm not giving 3 first-rounders up because now I can't recover from the mistake. If you know what I'm saying, I'm almost relegated to riding that mistake into the ground, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have too many other guys in this draft that are not that far off and possibly could be better prospects. Like, this is a guy I've been mentioning, JJ McCarthy. Everybody was laughing at me. I think JJ McCarthy is I'm telling you, man, he's big, he's strong, he can move. Like, I wouldn't be mad at getting JJ McCarthy. I wouldn't be mad at Penix. And I know a lot of you guys they're like, damn, we're wasting likes all of these quarterbacks this year. What the F? Yo, this is a
great
year
quarterback class.
This is a year. I can't remember a year that I was sold on as many quarterbacks that can possibly be good if they get in the right situation.
But let me fight you on this. Next year's class is nasty. So this is the one time to be able to go up and get your guy. And if not, you're going to be running with Aiden in year 2 or with the veteran. With the veteran guy, maybe a mid to late round quarterback developmental type project that you can kind of work on. But this is the year, bro. If you look at that list of quarterbacks next year that's coming out, it's pretty bad, bro. It's like it's nowhere near the talent level of what is coming out this year. So if you're going to go all out. But I mean, we already know there's never a sure thing with these guys coming out from the collegiate level. We don't. And I've said since day one, I'm fucking terrified of Jaden Daniels. I'm terrified. But if that's AP's guy and he's selling that to them, and he's saying, that's my guy, we're going to win with him, I'm going to listen to our head coach, because either way, like I said the other day, he's either going to die on a hill or we're going to succeed. But this is the year you have to trade up Wasted if you're going to do it, because next year's class is nasty work, bro.
But do you have to? Because you don't, like, bro, you got some guys that are here, right? Like Penix, McCarthy, Bo Nix is that's a special. Bo Nix is the kind of guy that if he goes to the right place, he'll do great.
Yeah.
If he has the right offense, I don't know if Bo Nix will fit with what we do. A lot of people think
I do. I think he would.
So the thing is that, it's not like if you don't take Jaden Daniels, you fall off of a cliff. You could stay right where the hell you're at and possibly draft your quarterback for the next 10, 12 years. Hey, I really believe that.
Let me ask you this. In the chat, I may be tweaking here. All right. What if the Raiders move back in the first round? Okay. Traded back, picked up an extra second in like a 5th or something. Okay. In the early 20s, late 20s. What if we did this and we went out and got Spencer Rattler?
Bro, I would love that too. Like, Spencer Rattler is super talented. I'm tired of people judging Spencer Rattler off of who he was when he was 18 years old. He's a different guy. And people have been talking. Graphk said this the other day. People in the Senior Bowl were talking about his leadership, how mature he is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I didn't hear that. Graphk told me that, right? Mm-hmm. But
I spoke to a few people out there that covered the Senior Bowl. They told me a few things about Spencer Rattler. The one thing that they loved about him was how composed he was when people asked him about his past. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, look, man, I was young, a little immature, man. I just want to play. It's the game. I'm all about the game. Like, that's the kind of shit that you want to hear. Leadership qualities, manning up, owning what his past, and keeping it moving. I'm not mad, bro. Like I would love. Let's not act as though we haven't watched this guy completely ball out in the past. He has done it. And even if you guys get a chance to check out some of his tape last season, there was glimmers of greatness.
Yeah, you could see it.
Yeah, man. So we never know. Like, this could be one of those next guys. I wouldn't be mad if they said, let's pencil that name around and let's move back, pick up a second and potentially another 4th or a 5th or something. You can build the trenches up with that and you take Spencer Rattler. I wouldn't be mad if JJ and these guys aren't the guys that Tom Telesco was looking at. You know what I mean? Like,
I wouldn't be mad at all, bro, because listen, how do you eat an elephant, right? One bite at a time. You can't just come and attack this situation and try to overtake a dynasty by one guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And making a big swing and just doing some Ricky Williams Saints shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to make sure that one, you lean into where the strength of your team lies, which is your defense, right? So you want to make sure that you're loaded. And we're getting to that point.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting to that point, right? We're at the point where the cupboards are full, and now we just need that superstar to push certain positional groups over the edge. So if you go out and go get a Pro Bowl talent at corner, now your secondary is one of the best in football.
Real quick rumor too. Xavier Howard is a potential cut over there in Miami. They're like $60 million over the salary. Like it's insane how much they're over the cap. 31 years old, pretty much the beginning of the season. 3-4-time Pro Bowl, all pro player as well. I know he didn't really play that great this past season, but that would be a guy I would look at if it was inexpensive. And he looks as though he's not going to take a hometown deal. I don't know if anybody will really pay him if they cut him. So that's an interesting name to look at. But keep going, my brother. My apologies.
Yeah, well, you see a guy like Xavier Howard. I don't know at this point if he's still a superstar, but that could be a potential Patrick Peterson kind of a deal where he goes, gets a change of scenery, and rejuvenates his career. Stephon Gilmore, same, right?
Yeah.
But then now you look at that, you mar that with possibly bringing in the Chris Jones, and we heard the rumors earlier this week about Chris Jones loving the facilities in Las Vegas.
Yep. Saying we're a first-class organization.
First-class organization. These are things that you must look at. And the one thing about Chris Jones, by getting him, what you're doing is you're essentially making sure he never goes back to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
It's addition by subtraction. You strengthen your team and you weaken their defense exponentially.
Yeah.
So you got to look at things like this. And if you can do that and also go out there and draft well and get more picks and fill his roster up, now we can say, yo, we might not have the better quarterback, but we have almost as good of a quarterback, and we have a better roster than you from top to bottom.
A shit ton of depth, because that was another reason we were good last year. When people went down, guys came in and performed. You know what I mean? Well-oiled machine. Salute to Mario Greenberry on a $10 donation. Big fan of Jaden Daniels. If we can get him watched a ton of tape on JJ, and he's a fucking dog. Strong arm, fast as hell, and his pocket presence. Wow. Salute to my dog, Yo, in the building. Salute to WI also. Sup, players? What do you think about drafting? We just talked about that. Drafting Rattler or JJ and sign Cousins to train. Well, Cousins is going to be too much money. He's 35, coming off an Achilles injury. He's too much for us, especially with us still having to pay Jimmy G post June 1st. It's not going to happen. Kurt's going to be too expensive, but I can definitely see Russell Wilson as an option if Denver lets him go. And I don't know if you've seen it, but Sean Payton the other day, I believe it was yesterday, came out and said that saga will be done soon. So the decision will be coming down soon on what they're going to be doing with Russell Wilson. I'm assuming they're going to.
Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. They didn't bench him for nothing. No, that's just like the same thing what they did with Carr.
You can't bring him back after that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a wrap.
I felt like when Sean Payton dressed him down in front of everybody on the site, you don't do that to a starting quarterback.
No, not at all.
And you know what's funny about Sean Payton, man? I really, really believe, man, that when he came here, he came to Denver to run Russell Wilson out of there.
Yeah.
I believe that wholeheartedly. And I really don't care because he's not our quarterback. But the thing is, we have to start looking at this from a full eye view and not just saying we got to get one guy. There's more than one way to skin a cat. We could bring in a veteran and draft a Spencer Rattler and let him learn with Aiden O'Connell. Yeah. We can go move up and get Jaden Daniels. But if it takes us 3 first-round picks, to me, that's an abomination. And unless I'm moving up to number 1, I'm not giving up 3 first-round picks, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
I disagree with you on that, but I can agree with your assessment on Sean Payton. I do believe Denver brought him in. He has the cachet to get rid of Russell Wilson, and Nathaniel Hackett couldn't do that. There's no experience, first year as a head coach. I believe you on that, though, bro, that Sean Payton definitely came in with the idea of already moving on from Russell Wilson. Salute to Hug. Got to pull the trigger on that. Get off my line. Double barrel one day, wasted. Now is the time to swing. When's a better time? Honestly. I mean, bro, facts. I mean, this is the one opportunity you get to go out and get your guy. And I'm telling you, the level of talent at the quarterback position in next year's draft is nasty, nasty work, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, there's going to be some names that'll pop up. We know that. You know what I mean? There'll be some names, but this is the year, bro, that you can't miss out. There's potentially maybe 5, maybe 6 cornerstone quarterbacks in this draft.
So what I'm saying is, if you're gonna go like you might not have to go up. Yeah. You might not have to go up to 3 or 4. Like if I gotta give up 3 first-round picks for a guy I'm not completely Like for me, right? When I see Jaden Daniels, I haven't done the work on him.
But AP has.
Yeah, AP has, right? But I'm just saying that's some emotional shit, right?
Yeah.
That's some
no, not technically. No, because you, like you said, you still got to do your homework on them. I do too. I'm not gonna act like I watched every LSU game, but what I did see, I was terrified. But AP has watched this kid since he was a kid, wasted. So I think it's more not just emotional, but I think it's the X's and O's advantage and everything. I think he knows what the kid has. I mean, look, let's keep it a buck. He went from Arizona State to LSU. He went to the better college and became the starting quarterback. Like AP knows what that means, bro. He went from Arizona State to be the starting quarterback for the LSU Tigers. That's a major difference, bro. Like I mean, am I right?
No, I totally agree with that assessment. But what I'm saying is that's in college, right?
Yes. Oh no, I agree with you on that.
So you know what I mean? There's certain guys that are great in college that don't translate to the NFL. I'm not saying he's not going to translate to the NFL, but the thing is that like I can sell that to myself as a guy, as a fan, right? Mm-hmm. If you're going and you're getting rid of 3 first-round picks to go get Caleb Williams, right? Yeah. Because he's the consensus guy, right? Yeah. But Jaden Daniels is a guy that others might say is not the third best quarterback in the draft.
I'm hearing teams already say it. I'm seeing some scouts coming out also saying they like him, but they're not sold on him. So that there is a mixed bag in terms of Jaden Daniels' game.
So now the thing that terrifies me is you brought it up earlier, you know, and I know this is a lot different, you know what I mean? But Trey Lance, it terrifies me because Trey Lance, I think one reason why that was a bad move for the 49ers was because he didn't play his senior year, right? Yeah. And then the level of competition in the college he played for, right? So I think Jaden Daniels is a lot different in that way, but it just terrifies me to go get maybe the third best quarterback and getting rid of, you know, for the next quarter of the decade, my first rounders for a guy that I don't know is the guy. And I could have possibly missed out on a guy that gets drafted lower. That's like a guy, like when you got a guy like McCarthy sitting there too.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to sell me on trading 3 first-round picks.
I'll tell you right now, I got 3 words for you, Wasted. Fuck them picks. Salute to Chuck Taylor. How many ones, top 5s, actually even Hall of Fame guys? This is facts, bro. This is facts. A lot of those guys end up being middle round guys, late round guys. This is UDFAs that's in the Hall of Fame. So you're right, Chuck. A lot of first round guys don't pan out. Salute to our brother, man, Chuck Taylor. Salute to Steve. Washington drafted RG3 and Cousins. Niners drafted Lane. And to be honest with you, man, and this may be a hot take, Mac Jones would have been one of the top guys in the NFL under Shanahan, bro. If he would have took Mac Jones, bro, he would have been a whole different animal with them. Lance and Purdy, we should draft 2 quarterbacks this year. Rattler and a day 3 quarterback. Salute to my guys.
Look, I've always been underestimated until you get the franchise guy. Right. Draft as many quarterbacks as your roster will allow. Yeah. Real shit. I totally agree with that.
I wouldn't be against that. Get a guy early, get a guy late. Not against that at all. Salute to John, man. You already know. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit me already. Pay your bar tabs. Hit that subscribe button. Salute to everybody here in the building. Almost 1,000 people rocking with us. Salute to SenCal. I send mines to the best Raiders content creators, Mount Shillmore. Tomorrow is going to be rough seeing these bums on our field. SenCal, don't watch. Don't watch, brother. Don't watch. Don't set yourself up. And I feel bad for one of our brothers in the building right here. I just seen, real quick, one of our guys that are actually there in the building. Salute Graphk and Wasted. Nasty work at the Death Star. Ugh.
Yo, it's unbelievable. And I'm going to be 100% real with you, man. You know, I had our list a week or 2 ago of things that I would rather do than watch the Super Bowl. And I think we should continue that. Okay. Listen, I think I'm going to set up a root canal during the Super Bowl tomorrow. Like, I'd rather get a root canal than watch that Super Bowl. Bro, I think I would rather, man, I would rather stab myself in the eye with a rusty screwdriver than watch that effing Super Bowl. Bro, I'm telling you, everybody's like, oh, you gonna watch it. I'm not watching that shit.
I think we should do a show like that, but I think we should really do like a 30-minute show before everything tomorrow and just do what we would rather do than watch the Super Bowl. I think that'd be hilarious, bro. Have everybody in the chat just chime in. We can just go off the handle, bro. Salute the Brave. Michael Pratt could be a franchise quarterback. Everyone is starting to hype up Pratt, also the young kid out of Tulane, a guy that's going to start picking up a lot more momentum as the draft comes up. Salute the One Up. Wipe them feet. Salute to Rick Ellis. Says Graphk, JJ McCarthy's my guy in this draft. And we were talking about the other day. It'd be hilarious to see him get drafted to the Raiders and absolutely destroy the Chargers twice a year and with Jim Harbaugh there. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Hey, did you see the talks about also with Josh Jacobs? I sent you the little snippet this morning. It also dropped on Bleacher Report. For those who have not seen it, you guys, Raiders rumors, Josh Jacobs return interest team in NFL free agency, depending on the price. So there's a lot of talk right now out there at the Super Bowl. Everyone's out there, including Josh Jacobs. He's out there doing a lot of community work. I love it. Josh is always out there in the streets doing what he's supposed to do off the field. I love it. The Las Vegas Raiders reportedly have interest in bringing back running back Josh Jacobs, depending on the price, according to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler. Per that report, the veteran running back was a topic during the team's offensive coordinator interviews, and the Raiders need stability there because of the uncertain quarterback outlook, which I agree with. Jacobs is arguably the top running back eligible to hit free agency this offseason, though it's a pretty loaded class with Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Tony Pollard. I don't know if you've seen this. Jim Harbaugh said he would love to bring back Austin Eckler, so that's something to monitor. DeAndre Swift, which is one of my sneaky. He's still like 25, 26 years old, I believe.
No, it's weird because it feel like he's gotten around so much being
bro. Yeah. Detroit, Philly. But, bro, this guy he's a game changer. Can get it done in the passing game. Can get it done in the run game. I wouldn't be against that, brother. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. But also J.K. Dobbins, which too many injuries. Devin Singletary, who had a pretty good year with the Texans this year, among others potentially available. The 25-year-old never rushed for less than 800 yards in his 5-year career, posting elite numbers in 2020. 1,653 rushing yards, 12 touchdowns, 53 catches for 400 yards before injuries cost him 4 games in 2023 and cut down his production, 805 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns, 35 catches for 293 yards. So, I mean, at this point, they kind of touched on, the production and where it is in terms of the market value for him, because it's decreased these past few seasons. Yeah. But it's actually, I mean, we've been talking about this since day one. When AP was named the guy, I think it was pretty set in stone that we're going to try and bring him back. You know what I mean? But at what price? That's the question. So I mean, realistically, Wasted, I mean, do you think it's just pretty much up to Josh Jacobs at this point?
Yeah, I do, because I think the Raiders are going to have their number and they're going to be honest with him. And Josh Jacobs understands the room. Like last year was his value when it was at its height. He could probably never have another chance in his career to get what he was looking for. But I think what he can get from a deal this time is some stability. He might not get the number in a year, but he'll get like a 3-year deal. $8 million, $9 million a year, something like that. That's something that we all kind of get around, because if you look at like the highest paid running backs in the league, Christian McCaffrey's number one. Clear. He has a $16 million a year contract, man. 4 years, worth it for what he does. Right. Alvin Kamara's right behind him, $15 million, 5 years, $75 million. Right. Yeah. Jonathan Taylor, often injured guy, $14 million, 3 years, $42 million. Right, and that's hot off the presses. Right. Yeah. So you got to look at that deal, because they were kind of in the same boat. Jonathan Taylor's a little younger than Josh Jacobs. So you got to look at Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor doesn't do a whole lot as far as catching the football. Same thing with Josh Jacobs. They're kind of the guys that kind of straw the drink for their team offensively. So that's the deal you got to look at, right? So if I'm the Raiders, I'm not going into the Jonathan Taylor neighborhood, that $14 million a year neighborhood. I'm staying away from that.
Hell no.
So we got to get down to the $8 to $9 million. I think $10 million is my ceiling for Josh Jacobs. Yeah,
mine is 9. Preferably somewhere around 7.5. I like to pay, but 9 is my ceiling. But either way, there's some momentum going. There's some traction starting to build with this, you guys. It does look like we will be interested in Josh Jacobs, and we all know that Josh Jacobs is definitely interested in returning to the Las Vegas Raiders. Salute to KC. It's AOC unless we sell the house or get lucky. I have to disagree with you on that, Casey. I don't think that it has to be trading up. Like Wasted has said, there's going to be a few guys that may fall into our lap. We don't know. Jaden Daniels may stink it up at the combine and fall to third. We don't know what may happen. We've seen crazier shit happen. I mean, there was a 2-time MVP right now, Lamar Jackson, that he got passed up by many people.
He was the 5th quarterback drafted.
And there you have it. and he's a 2-time MVP. So we never know. And this is a guy that a lot of people compare to Lamar Jackson because of the production in the rushing game and in the passing game. I don't think they have the same type of game at all, but you know what I mean, production-wise.
I think Jaden Daniels is a better passer of the football than Lamar Jackson was coming out of college. At this point now, I don't know, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think Jaden Daniels is already further ahead, and I think Lamar Jackson is more electrifying of an athlete on the ground. Yeah. I think that's the difference between the two. But
my brother Chuck said I got my Tupac shirt on too. You already know what time it is, my brother. Salute the Jersey Raider. Tell Daniels to shit the bed on purpose at the combine. But we be really just thinking the same shit, man. Salute to my guy Jersey Raider and pro, and then he should fall in our laps. There you go. Salute to my guy Jersey on a $5 donation. My guy in real life. Salute to Marcus. How would you feel if we go to 3 for May? I wouldn't be against. I love May. I love Drake May, but I don't think there's any way he falls to 3. I don't. And if he's there, I think New England takes Drake May. I don't think they allow him to move. I've been saying that to me, he's like the perfect fit in New England. So I couldn't see him pat, but don't be shocked if the Commanders take Drake May at 2. I'm telling you right now, he's North Carolina, right near DC, not too far off. I know they got an eye on him. They watched him. Great player, productive in the air, can also use his legs when need be. Very underrated with his legs. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. I like Drake May a lot. It's always been 1A, 1B with him and Caleb Williams for me.
The problem with the brain trust of the Commanders is you got a lot of money ball basketball guys. You got Bob Myers and Magic Johnson. Now, I don't know how much power that they have. It might all just be symbolism and bullshit, but I think that they're going to go out there and they're going to do something really brash. And like, if they don't get Caleb Williams, like, I really think that the Commanders are going to wind up Caleb Williams, right? Mm-hmm. But if they don't, they're going to do something really, really brash and different. That's a team that I could see maybe going and swinging for Jaden Daniels.
I could too, because I think he fits what Cliff Kingsbury wants to do.
Yeah.
You know, he has the arm to make all the throws. He can use his legs and get loose. I definitely could see the Commanders taking Jaden Daniels over Drake May. And at that point, maybe New England takes him. Salute to Rick L on a $20 special. We appreciate you, brother, as always, man. Thank you so much. Salute to Pride and Purpose on the $5. My guy, not all that glitters is gold. Sometimes it takes a little polishing. Let the snake strike venom. Give me Rattler. I'm telling you, Pride, the more and more we get closer to the draft process, the more and more I'm getting sold on the idea.
Rattler in the desert for the Raiders. See Rattler on the back of that jersey. That just sound different, bro. Yeah, sound different.
And last time we had a snake in the building, we won a few championships. You know what I'm
saying? Sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So, hey, it may work. Bring the Rattler in, because the last time we had a snake, we did some justice. Pause if necessary. Salute to the Mokes. AOC MVP incoming for beef stews. Believe it, baby. Yo, salute to the Mokes, my guy, the $2 special. Salute to Spivey also on a $10 special, my dog. Draft 1 or 2 QBs. We just talked about that. And bomb on the DT room. Raider Nation for life. I ain't watching that shit either. I'll be cooking for my buddies who love the Niners. One does what one must. Salute to my guy, A Spivey in the building. My dog look like Kevin Nash in his default.
I was just thinking that. I was like, is that Danny Spivey? Dangerous Dan Spivey? Bro, what is going on here?
Spivey, bro, he out here looking like K Nash, bro. Salute to my dog, though. And I hear you. We're definitely going to attack the DT room, but I think we're going to approach that in free agency and get a defensive tackle in that mid to later round. Salute to Marcos also on a $20 special. Salute Graphk and Wasted. Just wanted to ask if you guys caught that interview with AP and Keyshawn Johnson. I have not. I have not gotten an opportunity.
I saw a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Johnson irritates me, though. That's why I couldn't get the interview.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Plus, I trust AP and his front office to make the right decision. Turning a young 28, so can't watch the live, but Raider Nation for life. Hold on. Marcos, is it your birthday, bro? It's your birthday? You said turning a young 28? Hey, man, everybody in the chat. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. Happy birthday to Marcos Vasquez Jr. Yeah. Also, he shares a birthday with one of the greatest rappers of all time, if not the greatest rapper of all time, Rakim Allah. It's Rakim's birthday today. Shout out to Rakim, the God.
Oh, yeah. Salute. Definitely Rakim is one of the ghosts of this shit. Salute to Marcos. Happy birthday, our brother. Real talk, man. Enjoy your weekend, man. Salute to my guy, Hug. Always supporting what we do over here, man. Gifted 5 OLV Network memberships. My dog is on a rampage. Salute to my guy, man. John King. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to Max and salute to all the new members. that John gifted. Salute to Max. Lunch break at work. What's up, Graphk? Wasted. Gruden. What did I miss? Run it back, Max. We touched on a lot of different topics in these last 45 minutes, man. Run it back, Max. Salute to my guy. Have a great night at work, brother. Run it back. Replay. Let me know what you think about the show. Salute to our guy, Max. Rick, I agree. May is an absolute stud. Definitely, man. High stakes rattler.
Yo, I'll be honest with you, bro. We might and Ridgeback hit on this. We might be in a situation that the guy we all wanted falls to us, and we don't even like Jalen Carter last year, right?
You think there's in any world AP is going to pass on Jane Daniels?
No, and that's the thing. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like my thing is that
what if Telesco, bro? What if he passed on him? AP would be
livid. That would be look, bro. That would be a bad like marriage. I think Telesco is the guy and he's the GM, but this is a collaborative effort. He's not just gonna just totally mother F what AP got to say, man.
Salute to Graham Cam. What's up with my ugly homies? Salute to Graham, bro. Over there looking like the Winslow son and shit in the default picture. Come on, Eddie.
Eddie Winslow and shit.
Eddie Winslow in the building. My boy Graham Cam.
Yo, shout out to Sean Levert. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the less famous Levert brother, yo.
Bro, he look like Jazz and Drew Hill.
Yo, shout out, you stupid, yo. Yo, shout out to Johnny Gill, yo.
Hey, Graham, tell me what you want.
Yo, shout out to Ricky Bell from BBD.
Yo, salute to our guy, the real June dog. Chandler Jones was a guest on the podcast recently. He had a great interview. He expressed that he wanted to come back to the Raiders. Would you guys? No, sorry.
No, man. I don't even want him coming back.
Never.
Craft services, bro.
Never worry, 33rd. And salute to our brother John. He was just on live on Instagram with Chandler Jones. It was hilarious. So
yo,
John,
they said that man Grant can't look like Waldo, Geraldo, Faldo, bro.
Yo.
Oh no. Yo, grab my dog, yo. I ain't even gonna do yo. Not Waldo, Geraldo, Faldo, bro.
Look at John. Look at John and Chandler Jones.
Oh shit, yo! Shout out to Hug and Chandler Jones exclusive, yo.
That shit is hilarious, bro. Salute to my brother Mondo in the building. Let me see that. Can't. Salute, man. Let me see. Yeah, Swift definitely has been injury prone, though. That's facts. And to be real with you, they definitely upgraded the position going to get Gibbs and David Montgomery. So you know what I mean? They're not missing out on anything. But I'll tell you one thing: Philadelphia still had a great running back. They moved on from Miles Sanders. And Swift played great for those guys. You know what I mean? So, you know, hey, that train didn't stop. I think anybody can run behind that Philly offensive line. Well, now with Kelsey retiring, it's going to be a lot different.
Yeah, but Kelsey groomed his replacement. They're going to be fine. They're going to be fine, bro. And they got guys, man, on a bench that can start other places, man. That's a great line, man.
He said what? He said, dude dropped a 5 spot and asked about Gruden and got to rewind it. That is a reply. That's crazy.
Oh, no, man. Come on, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, look, 45 minutes in, man. We can't go back and literally replay the last 45 minutes, man. You know what I mean? So, hey, it is what it is. Max is our guy, though. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. We got
hey, man, everybody's been asking for me, man. Let me tell you something, man. There's 2 things we want to talk about, man. Talk about this whole thing Graph's talking about, you know, how I conduct my practice with Max Crosby, man. I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm the only guy in his organization when I was here that I want to be batting balls. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm the guy who bats all the balls, handles all the balls. You know, I'm just a ball aficionado, man. So I got a little jealous when he's batting too many balls. You know what I'm saying, man?
Hey, yo, bro.
That's right, man. That's right, man. That's right, man.
Gru is out here wilding right now. Well, hey,
right,
Max,
man. Got a little pause worthy here, man.
Max, if you're still in the chat, man, you can go ahead and ask Gru any question you like right now. But it looks as though Gru's on his ball game.
That's right, man. One full Harvey Milk right here, man.
Salute to LBC Raider, paying my bar tab and giving the salute to y'all from Long Beach, CA.
Man, shout out to you, man. Thank you, LBC, man. You know, but let me tell you guys something. Let me talk about this really quickly, Graphk. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Spencer Rattler, man. Let me tell you, man. I salivate, man, when I see that kid throw the ball, man.
Hold on, Gru. What quarterback have you not salivated over watching throw the football?
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Dub.
I can't do it anymore. I can't.
Oh shit, yo, that shit was hilarious, bro. Oh my god, bro. Gru is out here tweaking, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh.
Ray Gru is in the building, bro. He said, "Hey, the coach said no hesitation." Yo, that was the funniest shit that I seen all day. Real tears, bro. Real tears. Salute to everybody here in the building. We appreciate you guys. As always, we are not leaving yet. We still got some more to talk about, man. Hey, real quick, did you see what Devontae had to say about our new offensive coordinator? For everybody that
Yeah,
you know,
definitely, man.
played under Getsy in Green Bay.
Yeah.
You know, there's a connection there. Did you kind of read or did you watch it or did you get the?
No, I watched it actually, man. And you know what? I expected that, bro. That's why when they announced it, I didn't go ape shit because you got to look back at the history and what he did to help, you know, bring Devontae Adams to where he is. The one good thing about what Luke Getsy does, what he does is he puts Devontae Adams in the slot a lot. And that gives Devontae Adams the chance to kind of get out in the space and make moves. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know at this point in Devontae Adams' career is that advantageous to his skill set now, right?
Yeah.
But I tend to believe that anytime you get the ball in Devontae Adams' hands, it's a great thing.
You know what? I don't know. Look, I know a lot of people look at the slot and they just instantly think speed. I mean, Jacoby played in the slot a lot in New England, and that speed isn't his thing. Like Devontae's footwork, we already know this, right? He's one of the best route runners in the NFL. Like, I think that he can definitely still win in the slot at the NFL level at 31, 32 years old. And like you said, he played a lot in the slot under Getsy in Green Bay, and that's where a lot of his production was early on in his career. I can see that.
It's not about speed for me. It's about at this point in his career, and I don't know if it's because he played with Aiden or I don't know, or Jimmy. But I don't know if he has that same separation. Like, right, can he get in those small space and like shake you out of your boots and turn up the field and take off? I don't know that. You know, we don't know if he's lost anything.
A lot of that is on your quarterback, though, right? Wasted. Like when you play with an Aaron Rodgers, he's a guy that can throw the football where it needs to be, and Devontae's full speed ahead because he knows where the ball is going. When you're playing with a Jimmy G who's throwing it behind you, you're playing with a young kid at Aiden O'Connell that's still trying to get his feet wet. In the NFL, it's a little more difficult, right? Like if we bring in a proven guy like a Russell Wilson or we get one of these dynamic QBs in the draft, whether it's Jaden Daniels or if we just go all out and get a Caleb Williams, I believe that he can still play at a high level on the outside and the inside. Devontae's still Devontae. I just think at the end of the day, last year, production-wise, it wasn't a great year by any stretch. I mean, you have over 1,000 yards. I mean, it's phenomenal regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I think, man, a lot of it had to do with the QB play. I don't want to ever question Devontae's efforts, but I'm going to be honest with you. There was times where his body language, he was upset on the field. And you could tell, like, he wasn't going maximum effort like he usually does because he was pissed off. You know what I mean? And rightfully so. But I think this upcoming season, man, I think that, you know, Getsy is going to unlock whatever it needs to be. But let me read this real quick, man. While some fans weren't thrilled with the hire due to the fact that he was recently fired from the same position with the Chicago Bears, star wide receiver Devontae Adams was excited to work with the coach again. Devontae, I quote, "I mean, innovation. That's a great word to think about when you're thinking about an offensive-minded coach. Innovation. And he's the type of coach that's open-minded," Adams said per a February 8th X post from ESPN's Paul Gutierrez. He's going to be open to hearing things from veteran players that know how this thing works and the best way to do things. So a lot of different things, but just open-mindedness. And like I said, the innovation to the offense and a good run-pass balance. That's what I'm used to, the West Coast style. It's going to be fun, getting to work on a new system, something that's a little bit more familiar with us. And like I said, you guys, Adams worked with Getsy. They're both in Green Bay. He was the quality control coach in 2014 when Adams was a rookie, and he was his wide receivers coach 2016 to 2017. So there's a lot of familiarity there with these two guys. So salute to Max. Our brother Hammer's in the building. Salute to our brother, man. Salute to Spivey once again. Raider fan since 1968. I'm looking so fucking forward to our next season. This is facts, Spivey.
I am too, man. I haven't been this excited about a Raider season, man, really since Devontae got here.
Yeah.
So I'm always excited about a Raider season.
Right.
So I'm a bad judge.
Went on to win 6 games and shit. Salute to Marvin. Wasted. You're my brother, but F that. Go get Daniels by any means necessary.
Salute to my dog Marv, man. Listen, brother. I
Marvin talking that. Hey, Marvin gonna let you know how he feel every day.
Yes, sir. I ain't mad at you, Marvin. Listen, bro. I'm just saying, man. Like, for me, if I look at Jaden Daniels and I got to look at some more of him. I got to do some more work on him, and I see that he's that transcendent guy. Then yeah, go get him. Yeah. But I haven't watched enough of Jaden Daniels. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I haven't.
Yeah. Well, I probably watched a little bit more because I'm starting to, really dig deep and start watching more of his shit as of late. I've seen a few games because one of my partners out here is a LSU guy. He's from the area, Baton Rouge. So any chance we get when I go to Ant's house Saturdays, LSU was on. He's a big fan. So I got an opportunity to watch him a little bit more than others. But that's not really watching him. Like you got to really break down the tape and actually get a chance to really
and my boy Chad.
Yeah.
My boy Chad from Men of Order. He used to be the play-by-play guy for LSU.
Yeah.
So he lives down there in Baton Rouge and stuff.
We need to bring him on, bro. We need to bring him on.
Yeah. So Chad, we definitely gonna bring Chad on. But Chad, bro, he told me about Jaden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? But I've been really watching a lot of Big Ten, a lot of Pac-12 because it was easier for me to watch Michael Penix and Bo Nix because they were playing against each other. Caleb Williams in the Pac. Like 3 of the big guys was in the Pac-10. So I've been watching more Pac-10 and a lot of Big 12. A lot of Big 10, not Big 12, but Big 10, Penn State, of course, you know what I'm saying, Michigan. I haven't really been paying it to SEC as much as I normally do. So that's on me, But I got to sit down and really break them down.
Real quick, you guys, salute to everybody in the building, man. Wipe them feet, man. Pay your bar tabs. Hit that subscribe button. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, we appreciate you guys as always. Also, a little bit more news came out. Wasted, I don't know if you've seen this. I know we've both been crazy busy this weekend, but we made a new hire. Salute to the Windy City. Now the Chicago Bears are losing someone to this process as Getsy is poaching assistant offensive line coach Luke Steckel to be his new tight ends coach. So we have our tight ends coach on the roster now. Steckel started his coaching career as an assistant to the head coach in 2009 under Eric Mangini and the Browns, serving that role until 2012. From 2013 to 2022, he was with the Tennessee Titans, holding a variety of jobs, including assistant wide receivers coach, offensive assistant coach, and tight ends coach. So it is clear that Steckel has experience coaching tight ends as he was in that role before taking the Bears job last season. He will now team up with Getsy to hopefully help develop and get the most out of the young tight end, Michael Mayer. Steckel was an assistant offensive line coach for the Bears, but surely had his hand in some meetings and very well could have helped Cole Kmet have the best season of his career with 73 receptions, 719 yards, and 6 tutties. So salute to the Wind City on some of these stats. And this, what do you think about this, man? I mean, we finally got a guy that, and I love it. You got a guy that's familiar with the OC, right?
Yeah. Well, one thing that I like about it, if we can get the same return that the Bears got with Cole Kmet, with Michael Mayer, this is a great move. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, Michael Mayer is such a big part of what we do, because when you have that big body guy that is just a problem in the red zone, a problem in the middle of the field, when you have those kind of tight ends, you extend drives that normally other teams don't. That's that guy that can get positioning and catch the football when other guys just can't get open, man. So we can make Michael Mayer a top 4 or 5 player at this position. That's a win-win for the Raiders, man. Huge.
Yep. And salute to the chat. I want to bring that up. Thank you for bringing that up, Kyle, as well. We did add JoJo Wooden from the Chargers to our front office as well. So we have another mind that has that experience and that connection with Tom Telesco.
Really quickly, guys, forgive my head and not my heart. The Pac-12 is the Pac-12 now. I'm old. I remember it being the Pac-10.
Me
I
too.
still call the Pac-10. I still call the Commanders the Redskins. I'm sorry. I still call the AFC North, the AFC Central.
Bro, we're old. Sometimes I think the Seattle Seahawks are still in our damn division.
I know, bro. I mean, come on, bro. We remember the days of Steve Largent and I remember Jim Zorn being a quarterback for the Seahawks and us playing them. And I remember the original Kurt Warner being a running back for the Seahawks and Chris Warren and all of that.
You watch the Oilers, bro. Enough said.
Yeah, bro, come on, give me a break, guys. Yeah. Give the old man a break.
Salute to Thomas. We're wasted on JJ, but Pac-10 QBs, outside Troy Luck. Salute to Thomas on the $2 donation as well. Salute to my brother LT. AP talking about show up. They better show up, about winning games, and it's now or never. And we talked about that a little before. Also, LT. But I want to bring up another thing about AP. I'm so happy that LT brought this up. Did you get a chance to see him speak about the process of bringing in Jack Jones?
Yeah, I love that. I love how there's two things that I love about it. I love that they didn't give a de facto head coach that much power, but I love that they listen.
Yeah.
I love that they listen, and I love that he was able to convince them on something that Mark Davis was staunchly against. And one thing that I see, the fact that people say Mark doesn't know football, one thing I know is Mark Davis is tuned into the process of who is on his roster and how people conduct themselves. Definitely. So when they talk about guys getting DWs and things like that, think the owner is a guy who's like, hey, man, you got to get rid of this guy. But the one thing I like about AP is he knows who to give those chances to and who not to. I don't like this unilateral thing where if you get this, you're gone.
Yeah. I
think you got to judge it on a case-by-case basis. Graphk and I were talking the other day, right? And I said, you know what Jimmy Johnson used to do? They used to talk about they asked Jimmy Johnson, they said, you cut some guys who were late who were sleeping during film study. You cut them today. He says, I cut him. They said, what happens if you would have caught Emmitt Smith sleeping in film study? He said, I walk over to Emmitt and say, wake up, Emmitt.
Yeah.
And that's being real. Yeah. You got to treat better players a different way. I'm sorry. I know y'all don't want to hear that. But, the Raiders have always been a place where, we have some kind of misfits. Yeah. I like the fact that we don't got a bunch of choir boys. Now, I don't want to see guys getting DWs because that's irresponsible. Yeah. But I like that we don't have a bunch of choir boys, man.
And I think they're going to trust AP a lot more because of him convincing to bring in the Jack Jones. On a rookie deal was clear-cut our best corner last season. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still very early. I'm praying to God Jack Jones, stays out of trouble when he continues to just build on the success that he had last season. But real quick, you guys, if you haven't got an opportunity to check it out, this is what AP said. As soon as Jack hit that wire, I saw it come across. I ran right upstairs to our interim head coach, Champ Kelly. I said, Champ, he can help us. Said Pierce. He said, oh, AP, I don't know. He got a lot of baggage. I go, I know. Trust me. I've been there for all of them. Then I went to Mark Davis. I don't know, AP. Right now, do you really want to do that? Right? Pierce said he wouldn't let it go, and soon he was insisting the team make this happen. I said, you know what? I believe in him so much. If we F this up, you can get rid of both of us at the end of the season. I repeat, if I mess this up, you can get rid of both of us at the end of the season. He put his job on the line for Jack Jones. Jack Jones, if that isn't enough for you to make sure to stay straight and narrow, I don't know what the hell would be, because I know what I'm getting with Jack Jones. I love that, man. Like, I love that AP stood up for his guy, a guy that he's been around since he was a kid. Like, that is big to put your job on the line. Go speak to your GM, go speak to your owner and say, look, I need this. And to be real with you, I think that leash grew a little longer because of the Jack Jones success last year. And I think they're going to listen to AP a lot more. Man, I know they took the interim, so they're going to listen off. So they're going to listen to him a lot more anyways. But I think that the trust is there because of the evaluation of Jack Jones. So I'm excited, man, to see what this kid does moving forward. He's still young, still a few more years left on his rookie deal. I am hyped about that. And AP, I think, like I said, man, can keep him under wraps, keep him focused on football. We all know Vegas is a tough town. You know what I mean? But hey, thus far, Jack has been cool. So
yeah. I mean, bro, the thing with Jack Jones is I think a lot of us are jumping out the window with him, and we're anointing him QB1 and cornerback 1 and all that stuff. Yeah. Let's just see how it goes next year. You know what I mean? I remember, this reminds me of the David Amerson situation. We brought in David Emerson, and we thought that David Emerson was going to take that ascension and be a star corner.
Great year for us, year one.
And it didn't work out like that.
And got a deal, got another deal and shit the bed.
Yeah, so let's relax here. I like that.
I agree with you. We don't need an Emerson. We don't need a Sean Smith type situation. But I'm telling you now, man, there's something about Jack and that connection with AP. I feel like AP always says this. Certain people fit the Raider mold. And when he says that, he's talking about Max Crosby. He's talking about Josh Jacobs. Talking about Nate Hobbs. But he's definitely talking about Jack Jones. And did you see something else? Also, I seen him say there was I forgot what interview. Can somebody in the chat let me know, please, if you know? He said there may be only like 5 or 6 players in this draft that are Raiders. We have a full draft class wasted. This can be him putting this bid in to say, let's trade up and go get one of those guys.
Oh, yes. Listen, that's 100%. The problem is that emotion is the enemy of reason, right? You gotta have guys in the building to talk some of these coaches off the ledge with that emotional part of this shit.
He said, I want to make sure it's leather.
Yeah, that's a fact. You got to make sure it's in leather. but you need. That's the thing that's been missing. You can't have a coach just have total autonomy because sometimes you can't see the whole picture. Because if you're busy doing a good job coaching the team, how good of a scout are you?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Let the guys who get paid to do their job do their job. Now, if they are on the same sheet of music as you and they're like, we see some of the things you see, AP, let's go get them. But if they see a glaring weakness and they're like, dog, this ain't it, and they go against what he say, and then I trust the guys who are sitting there watching the film on these guys 100%. I trust professionals, bro.
Yeah. Salute to Rudy, man, on a $10 donation. And salute to the 1,000+ people in the building. Wasted, are you coming to the Grifty? Show up. Let's talk some Raiders, brother. Raider Nation for life. Hotep and Bill. Men of order.
You already know. Yeah, I got to be in the place to be to support my brothers, man. Got to be in the place to be, man, up in Morristown.
Let me see. Salute to prime time. Let me ask you guys a question. Is Jaden Daniels the answer? And if he is, him and O'Connell can compete. Well, let me say this. We're both not sold on him yet. We both believe in the same thing, right? Wasted boomer bust product. He could be one of the best quarterbacks in this draft, or he could be potentially one of the worst. We don't know what we're getting with the Jaden Daniels. But I think that AP trusts him enough that he would want to go up and get his guy. So, look, I'm going to leave it up to the professional AP. If he thinks that Jaden is the guy, and he put his job on the line for Jack Jones, you don't think he'll do it for his quarterback? I think he would.
Yeah, these are his 2 guys, man. He's been around him a long time, and I give him a lot of credit for being loyal. I give him a lot of credit for knowing, look, if AP is going to continue to do this and he gets it right this time, this can change the trajectory of the whole organization.
Yes.
But the thing is, man, once again, just let everybody do their jobs. Yeah. Let everybody do their jobs. And if AP can sell them off of the tape and they're not just doing it just because AP wants it to be done, then I'm on board. I want everybody in the organization to be behind this kid because I don't want this to be something that'll be divisive at the top of the organization. Because when you have chaos at the top of the organization, you're gonna have it at the bottom.
Yeah, facts, man. Salute to our brother John Forte. You guys are the shit. We appreciate you, bro. I'm worried about risking our future to get JD. I would rather get Knicks or JJ. I believe in AP, but hope he is not too emotionally attached to JD. And this cost him his job. Salute to
that is my exact point, John Forte. Yo, shout out to you, man. Shout out to the whole refugee camp. Hustle big, hustle small while y'all relate to it. Shout out.
Forte is the heroin god. Straight up, man. Hey, John Forte, I don't know if you know what we're talking about, but the Fugees, you know what it is. Salute to Ryan. AP is the definition of a Raider. Hopefully, he is heavily involved with our draft picks and wondering who is going to have final say. It's going to be Tom Telesco, Ryan. I mean, this guy's a first-year head coach. Tom Telesco is an 11-year experienced GM. It's not even up for debate who has the more power, right? It's Telesco's job. But I do believe that Tom is going to be smart enough to say, you played in this league at a high level. You won a Super Bowl. Let's get in this room and let's put our minds together and figure this thing out. I think that, he knows. I mean, AP was hired before Tom Telesco, you guys. So he knows how much AP means to this franchise. You know what I'm saying? He knows how much AP means to this fan base and to the players. I think Tom Telesco's not going to go against AP too much. I think they're going to come together and figure it out what's best for this team. But if they can trade up and they can't get the guy, I'm sorry, they got to do it. Salute to Ryan, man. Appreciate you on the $5 donation. Salute to Hammer. Come on, bro. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. We love you, Hammer, but relax, bro.
Hammer.
You butchered that, bro. You butchered it.
I did.
But
Hammer, do it again.
Salute to our little bro, man. Hammer, man. Appreciate you, brother, as always. Love you, bro. Salute to Hafi. I'm feeling better about Getsy after learning about his history with Ted. I think a lot of people are. A lot of people are getting a lot more comfortable with Getsy. Let's just hope it translates on the field when the season starts. Salute the Knicks. Hope we stay at 13 and draft the best player available. That's Tom Telesco's MO. Is stand pat, take the best player available. I can definitely see that happening if they don't believe they can go up and get their guy, or if New England or one of those top 3 teams are asking just for way too much. You know what I'm saying? So I hear you, brother. Salute the Knicks 909 in the building. He's stupid. He said, how'd you pass on a Ric Flair chant, Graphk? Woo! He's stupid. Salute the Lionel as well, man. No matter what QB we get, we still need to solidify the O-line, right? And how? Do the draft, Lionel. Major deep class at every position on the O-line, and then you can go attack and get 1 or 2 players also in free agency.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you know what my ideology is.
It ain't leather. That shit ain't leather. That's the ideology. That shit ain't leather.
Who was that? Bruno Mars and that shit? Yo. My ideology has always been, last year we drafted more defensive players. Like our first round pick was a defensive player. I think this year this should be an offensive draft. They should draft running backs, guys on the line, up and down the line. And I think free agency should be for the defense. They should spend the money. We really haven't spent any money on the defense. Go get you a star corner, get your star defensive tackle. You already got the young guys behind a star defensive tackle. Yeah. You got 3 defensive tackles that really haven't played a whole lot, that you haven't really developed yet, right? Mm-hmm. Let Bilal Nichols walk, take that money. And I like Bilal Nichols. I really, look, if you're going to let Bilal Nichols walk, you're going to have to come back with Leonard Williams or Chris Jones or Christian Wilkins.
I'm not high on Bilal Nichols. He can go. I would rather bring back Adam Butler than Bilal Nichols, bro. I'm cool. Fuck that.
Adam Butler's going to be here because they're paying him a pack of peanuts. But the thing with Bilal Nichols started to cook at the end of the season. He started to get that push. You got to go and watch. Once Josh McDaniels left, Bilal Nichols started to play a lot better, bro. And he was one of the reasons why, Kuntz was able to get loose. They weren't able to just double team them guys because
I think that was Big John Jenkins, man, that created all that.
Big John too, man. Playing that zero technique. Yeah, definitely.
Another guy we talking about. Hey, Wasted, bring up. There's another player that we were talking about on the phone the other day. McCall, another guy that we got, a young nose tackle that got cut.
280 pounds,
bro, and he played great. If you watch him at Kentucky, his collegiate tape, he was Memphis. A phenomenal talent. No, it's Kentucky.
Memphis.
I thought no.
You sure it's not Memphis?
Nah, bro, that shit ain't leather, bro. Let me see. Yeah, it's Marquand McCall, Kentucky.
I thought it was at Memphis. I thought, look, it's
blue, same area, same shit.
Yo, let's go. I thought it was Memphis.
That shit definitely wasn't leather.
That wasn't leather. I fucked up. It wasn't leather.
But that is a guy though that people are tending to forget that we have on this roster. That is a true nose tackle, true nose, 6'3", almost 400 pounds, and 24 years old. So
400 pounds of ass whipping fury,
bro. Yes. A guy that that we're sitting back. Imagine we have him, and imagine if Nesta Jade translates. Like you have 2 big nose tackles right there that you can plug up the middle, pause if necessary. Like we got 2 guys already on the roster, bro. Like 2 young guys, and then what the hell? I'm pretty much over Byron Young. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought he was gonna be a guy.
How could you be over him and he didn't even fucking play much?
You were over Tyree Wilson right when he was fucking drafted. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I'm fucking crazy, right? But in all seriousness, right? I like with him. I just think the reason why he didn't play a lot is because nobody expected for Adam Butler and John Jenkins to play as well as they did, bro.
But, bro, you should never be getting outplayed by a 30-year-old and a 34, 35-year-old.
Yeah, but, bro, like, it wasn't like they were out there doing pedestrian shit. Those guys were playing. They were balling last year.
But Byron Young was a guy that can kick in and kick out of Alabama. He was a pass rusher. He showed no signs of any of that, bro. I hear you, though, but I'm just saying the few reps that he had out there, it was ugly, bro. This looks like a Matthew Butler, Neil Farrell type situation, bro.
Matthew Butler is a guy that, I don't understand why he's still in the roster. Now, he's, and this is the problem with Matthew Butler. He was long in the tooth when he came from Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those COVID guys who got that extra year. Mm-hmm. And he came into the league, how old was he, 25 or almost 26 or something crazy like that?
Something like that.
So we thought when he came here, he was already developed. He was going to emerge immediately when he got to the league. And when it didn't happen, and now he's sitting there, and he might be a good kid. They say he's very mature. He's a man. He does his thing. I need for that to translate on the football field. If not, that's a spot that they're holding up. They need to bring another kid in. Bring down the big fella, man. Put him on the active roster.
Agreed. But the thing is that you think about that. We're talking about some young guys right now. Like we said, Byron Young, Nesta Jade, McCall. We have some young guys that we still need to develop. But I would definitely bring Adam Butler back and go grab another DT, a superstar DT at that. Let Bilal Nichols walk. I think Tillery has one more year on his deal, right? Did we sign to a 2-year deal?
Yeah, Tillery's going to be here. So you keep Tillery.
Yeah.
You keep Adam Butler. I think Big John Jenkins, man, I would like for him to come back because but if they got to let him walk to bring in a guy like a Chris Jones and let him walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it would have to be that for me.
Salute to S. Dot. Do you guys think we can realistically get the defensive tackle Sweat after addressing the quarterback and offensive line? I definitely do, man. I think Devondre Sweat's going to be available in the second round. You know what I mean? But, you said and the offensive line. So you're hoping at that point you may have to trade up from the third. But I'm going to be real, man. Devondre Sweat's going to go up draft boards. I know the production wasn't there last year at Texas, but that guy's a stud, man. I wouldn't be shocked if somebody took him in the later round, in the first.
Late first. I can see him getting taken in the low 20s.
Yeah, bro. Like, definitely.
Especially for a good football team that's missing that.
Yeah.
I can see that happening, bro.
Yeah, definitely. But I would say this, S. Dot, if you're already getting the quarterback and you're getting, the offensive line help, you're looking at the first 2 rounds, there's no way Sweat, I believe, falls to the third round. Salute to my guy. Salute to Lionel. That shit ain't leather. OakLosVegas shirts. Yo, he said Graphk got the leather. Salute, Jenny. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. He said Young played more edge. Salute more facts. Played on the edge. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's the problem. Because you thinking in your head, like, okay, we'll kick him outside. We had to play Tillery on the outside as an edge rusher here and there.
But you act like Jerry Tillery wasn't a first-round talent, bro. He was a beast at Notre Dame, bro.
Yeah, but bro, he never really translated a Tom Telesco pick.
Now he's starting to translate, and that's the thing. Like, you got to give some of these guys a chance to develop. Everybody doesn't come in the league and just wreck the league. Like me, I made the mistake with Tyree Wilson of just trashing the kid immediately because he wasn't Jalen Carter, and I got emotional about it. And now
I know why you did that, though, bro. Like, I get it. Like, you weren't shitting on the kid's game, but you're shitting on like what the fuck, Jalen's there. Like, take him.
Yeah, and now it's starting to look like the Raiders did the right thing because Jalen Carter is starting to have some issues that people thought he would have in the National Football League, from what I'm understanding, right? So, at the end of the day, we got to give these guys a chance. Right now, when you talk about Byron Young, bro, to me, his pro comp is Justin Tuck, right? So he's got to get reps to get to that. He's got to get out there. They got to kick him in and out. He didn't get enough reps, bro. How many snaps did he get last year? Let me look this up, man.
But I'm looking, bro. There's nothing on Jalen Carter, though, brother. But he did get beat out by Will Anderson for the defensive rookie of the year. But
look, there's some things that's happening behind the scenes that I'm hearing.
We'll talk about it then. But I haven't. Yeah. Lionel says, "Where can I get my Get Off the Lawn gang shirt, man?" Hey,
man, I'm tweaking. I got a whole. Listen, guys, this is the thing about your brother Wasted, man. I have my store and it doesn't look right to me, but I'm one of those people where I need to just just release the store. Shout out to my man Raider Post. He gave me some dope designs.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna release it in the off season, man, and see how it does, man.
Yeah, I'm about to put OakLosVegas back up soon too. So I'm sure more gonna have some websites running, merch and everything. But bro, don't be the perfectionist, bro. Just drop it. Especially if Post has their hands on it. I know that shit is cold, bro. Cold, because Raider Post is the best in the game. Salute to Hafi. I think Max is still going to hit another level too. Oh, definitely. Just like Wasted said, 20 sacks this upcoming season. I can see it. He's about to be pissed, bro. He's going to be pissed. Definitely, man. Let me see. Hammer says, "Where's my flight, Graph?" I definitely owe you a flight for Tyree Wilson, bro. I hate you for it too. Let me see. Lake Show says, "What did I miss, fellas? Did we trade up to 3? No, we have not. But there's rumblings right now about New England wanting to gauge, the market in terms of moving on from the 3 spot and trading back for more draft capital. So Lake Show, if that's the case, the number 3 spot may be available, come draft time. So we shall see. We're not really going to see what's going on until April, to be real with you. Until it gets closer to the draft, we're not going to really know what the hell's going on. But there's just rumors about New England wanting to bring in a veteran quarterback and going another route in the draft. So stay tuned. It could get very interesting here soon. Salute the Lake Show, man. Jamal says I need to get one of them lawn shirts too, man. Let me see. But Graph, are you open to Russell Wilson? Yes, I am. That was a last resort for me. I'm not a huge Russell Wilson guy, but if we can get him for the price that I think we can get him, definitely, Rick. Definitely, because Denver's still going to have to pay him a massive amount of money, and I would definitely just take him from him. Easy.
Yeah, so, bro. I would love to watch the Denver Broncos pay more Russell Wilson's contract than we do for us to beat their ass
twice again. Like
that would be beautiful. We retain ownership over the Broncos. I love it, man.
It'd be hilarious. Salute to Larry, man. If you identify your quarterback, there's no price high enough outside of Max. Facts, Larry. So I keep saying, bro, look, I'm ready to just go all in and go get the guy. But it's scary because it's the draft process. We've seen this shake out a lot. We see Mac Jones go early. It hasn't been nothing. We've seen Lance. He's with his second team already. You know what I mean? We've seen this year in a year. We're the Raiders. We've seen the LSU thing with Marcus Russell. This happens a lot. You know what I mean? Every quarterback's not going to translate.
Yeah, man. I mean? Don't get quarterback fever, guys. Sit up there and really do the work. And if you see it and you identify it, then and only then you go and you get the guy. Don't get it because this year. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm only saying it though because no, I'm not doing it off of this year. I'm doing it off of the knowledge that AP has for him. That's the only thing I'm going off of, bro. Nobody knows him better than AP. Like that's the reason why. If he trusts,
that's valid.
You know what I mean? So if he trusts it, I'm all for going up to get him. If that's the way that AP goes, I'm gonna be ecstatic in Detroit, bro. I'm gonna be screaming at the top of my lungs when we're out there, bro, that we drafted Jaden Daniels because I know that AP knows something that we don't know. You know what I mean? So we shall see, man. Salute to Larry on the $5 donation. Also, Rabbit says draft Kool-Aid and sign Chris Jones. If you're gonna get Kool-Aid, man, you got to trade back. I think Kool-Aid is gonna fall, bro. I think he's gonna fall into the late second. To the late first, maybe even fall into the second. I said this on another show. He may be that Porter a year 2. Now was it Joey Porter, son?
Yeah, Joey Porter. Yeah.
Yeah, like remember he fell to Pittsburgh and he had a phenomenal year with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Kool-Aid's not that kind of flashy Sauce Gardner kind of corner, bro. He's just very solid all the way around, you know.
But he also had a guy, on the other side that was another lockdown guy that definitely made his life a lot easier. And I think he may be a top 13 pick out of Alabama as well. What was it, Arnold? I believe he's a dog, bro. He's a monster. So, but we shall see, man. Let me see. Salute the Ridgeback. I wouldn't mind trading back to the 18-22 range, picking up a pick in the 30s and drafting. And we talked about this, Ridge, JJ and Powers with those picks and getting Taylor at 44. I would love this. So you get JJ McCarthy, that big body receiver that you said that can kind of do it all. I think he would fit in this system with Getsy. You get Powers, the best center in the draft out of Oregon. I like this. I definitely do. Salute to our guy, Ridge. Definitely, man. And salute to Joey on the $5 donation. Looking forward to seeing Patrick running for his life from Max next season. Thank you for the content. Salute to my guy, man. What else we got for him, man? Wasted.
Hey, man, all I got is my word, man. That's all I got. And my word is this. If you're gonna do this Jaden Daniels thing, guys, y'all need to go and really watch film on him and don't just look at all the electrifying runs, right? Because guys like that are one hit away from being out the whole season. Look at the way he's throwing the ball. Look at ball placement. Look at stuff like that when you're breaking Jaden Daniels down. Look at where he's placing that football. Yeah. If that ball placement isn't elite, the two guys in this draft where I like the ball placement is Michael Penix.
Yep.
And I like with how JJ McCarthy slings it.
Oh, bro, there's been a lot of tape that's been coming out of JJ lately. He can make the throws, bro. And I'm talking about tight windows.
Man, ball placement is huge in the NFL, bro.
There was one play, bro. I didn't even understand. I didn't even see how the football fit through that tight window. I forgot what.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Insane. Bro.
Listen, like Mike Francesa, the great Mike Francesa says, Drew Brees is a window thrower. JJ McCarthy's a window thrower.
And there you go, bro. There you go. Salute to Joe also. I'd rather we use the first round pick on another position instead of settling for whatever QB falls to us than draft someone like Rattler later on. Well, Joe, the thing is this. I have a feeling, man, that Rattler's going to start going up a lot of people's draft boards. And I think he's going to end up being maybe a late first or a second round pick. I'm telling you, his stock is going to continue to rise, especially the way he performed at the Senior Bowl. And with all the chatter right now, we'll see at the Combine. I'll be out there. Me and Stu are actually going to be there the quarterback day, that Saturday. I believe it's March 2nd. We're going to be out there, QBs, wide receivers, running backs. We're going to be dropping a ton of footage, Joe, of these guys at the Combine doing this stuff. So stay tuned for that. But I don't know if you can wait on Rattler because I think he's going to go up a lot of draft boards very, very soon. Salute to the long. Graphk, what do you think about the rumors Mitch heard about them moving Parham to center next year? Well, let me say this. I want to say I know a lot of people were calling bullshit on that. I know personally that Mitch is tight with a few of the offensive linemen on our team. You know what I mean? So that may be where the chatter is coming from. And I'm not trying to, speculate or put, our brother's business out in the streets. Everybody knows that he's pretty cool with some of the guys some of them that we're actually cool with as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not against it. We've talked about this all off season about potentially moving Parham to center, letting Andre James walk in free agency and picking up two guards. So I'm cool with that if that's the way they want to go. But I'm gonna be real. I'd rather keep Parham at guard and go out and get one of the powers of Sam Pran out of Georgia. You know what I mean? One of those type of guys, or a Kingsley out of Florida in the mid rounds. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, I'm not against it. If our offensive line coach, whoever that may be, sees that Parham fits at the center, people tend to forget, man, this guy does not have a lot of reps at the center spot, bro, at all.
And to be honest with you too, I'm not like sold on Dylan Parham to where he just automatically gets a starting position.
Hot take.
Like, listen, man, they need to bring somebody in and compete with his ass too.
Yeah, I agree.
He gets dominated a lot.
His rookie season, he looked really good, and he kind of regressed a little last year. But I think our whole O-line did. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it a buck. Like, I know a lot of people want to go off PFF and we were top. Woo. They regressed last year. I think all of them did completely. Everyone did.
Yeah, from a standpoint of physicality and actually, listen, all of these numbers and stuff are great, right? But when you got a quarterback that makes the offensive line look a little better than they actually are, and look, we could say they regressed. You also did have a Jimmy Garoppolo who was woeful.
Yes, and then a young rookie play caller and Aiden O'Connell, definitely.
And once Aiden started understanding what was going on, he was completing the plays because he was hanging in there and getting hit.
Agreed.
Aiden was hanging in, so he made them look better than they were. Had that been another quarterback who don't want that smoke, it would have been a lot more sacks.
Yeah,
a lot more sacks. The thing is, we need our offensive line to impose their will on these teams in the AFC West so we can run the ball on their goddamn throat. And I didn't see that last year from this team.
Well, Getsy's going to make sure it happens. Watch. Salute to Hoppy. QB's too deep not to get one. Factory outlet. Salute to Pern. Graphk, little Big Cuz might come back one more year. Okay, so real quick for those who don't know, Big Pern, you know what I'm saying, that John Jenkins is his cousin. You know what I mean? So maybe the big fella comes back. I wouldn't be against it. Pern, and mind you, this is your family. I'm not trying to take away from his plate, but I just know this. If that's a roster spot that takes away from one of the younger guys, that's a difficult task. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see Jenkins fucking ball. He had a career year last year, bro. Like, he was balling for us. I'm not against bringing him back, but I also want to see some of these young DTs get a look like McCall, like him, like we said, like Nesta Jade. And where's Byron Young? At some point, is he going to get the reps in order to get his shit going? But salute to Big Pern. Anyone that knows better, it's going to be Pern about John Jenkins. Salute to my guy. And Moss says, Doxson Stew at the Combine, cinema. Yo, salute to Ridge. JJ and Penix Jr. clean those NFL windows, but JJ has the better mobility and health. Man, talk that talk, Ridge. Salute to Mike as well. Wasted. Word is bond. Raiders, baby. Simple and plain. Salute to my big bro, man. LV Maximus in the building. The official security from Mount Shieldmore, man. You already know what it is. My brother, man. I appreciate you, bro. And let me see. Let's get a few more comments in before we get out of here. Yeah, Van Pran is definitely an interesting dude, Rick. I always love those guys in Georgia, though. Those young offensive linemen out there.
Yeah, they got a factory, bro. They got a factory.
Yeah. Salute to S. Dot. Come on now, dog. Come on now, man.
Come on now, man. Like Boosie. Come on now,
man. Par him as a guard when Chris Jones par him up, had him on his knees. Well, I think you mean packed up Andre James, right?
No, he packed up Parham too. He packed him up too, bro.
Damn, bro. Hold on. I got to go back to the tape.
Yeah, no, everybody was saying it was Andre. No, he dogged him.
Talking about Chris Jones. Like, bro, like Chris Jones gonna pack up everybody, bro.
Yeah, but bro, he folded, bro. It's one thing to get beat, it's another thing to get folded. Yeah, folded that boy like some cheap laundry.
Put him in his little pocket right here and shit.
He went, he made him transform like Optimus Prime.
Yeah. Nasty. Look to S. I gotta go back. S. I love those fucking drum sound. Yo, S. If you can't send me that piece, I want to see where he got cooked because I've seen Chris Jones own Andre James for a minute now. I didn't see the Parham ownership.
I told you he's been leaving a sandwich on Andre James' back. I told you.
Yo, Jorge, man, we've had Sanjit on a million times, bro. That's a friend of the show.
Definitely.
You know but we'll bring him on, man. Now, bless you. Now that it's draft season, we're definitely gonna bring Sanjit on. Bless you, because he loves to talk the draft and all that good stuff. So we'll bring him on.
I have some very interesting things to say about Van Pran. I'm gonna bring him on right now.
I don't know
what Graphk and wasted talent, man.
Bro, wasted is the voices, bro. I don't know how you do it, bro. Like he hit Sanjit on right there, bro. Salute to our brother Sanjit, man.
Bang zoom, Sanjit. Bang zoom.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. Salute. Let me see, man. What if we get our guy in the draft and AO sets him on the bench? Hey, then that's a great problem to have. Yeah. That means the better guy won, John. And that means that AO spent a lot of this offseason getting better. You know what I mean? Bless you. So, I'm not against that. You know what I mean? Salute to the 1,000 people in the building. Wasted be killing them with them voices. And he said, Wasted do gold dust.
Hey, he did it last week.
Yo, salute to everybody, man. We appreciate you guys as always for rocking with us. I know tomorrow, Super Bowl Sunday, I'm gonna be in Oklahoma City. Hey, man, if any of you guys are in the OKC area, hit me, man. I'm gonna be out there all day tomorrow, kicking it, going to watch my Kings play. Let me know some spots to go check out, have some drinks or whatnot. I got the whole family with me, man. We about to go out there and have a ball. Other than that, we will be dropping some. Now we're getting to the shorts season. We're going to be dropping a lot more shorts, dropping some more videos on up and coming sneaky hidden gems in the draft, free agent guys, and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for that. I know we're still going to stay live, you guys. We're going to do lives all the time, but we want to make sure that the lives mean something. We want to make sure that we have something to talk about. And we're not just popping up and just shooting the shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes we'll do that because we want to have some fun when we bring all the guys together. You know what I mean? But salute the rest funny, man. Dropping shorts.
Hey, man, listen. Who said that the shorts that are being dropped are from males? We could be dropping some Daisy Dukes, right?
You missed the opportunity. Wait,
hold on. Big zoom, Graphk. Big zoom. I'm sorry.
There we go. There we go. Finish it up.
One more time. And
yo, salute to my brother Pastor Raider. Bro, wish you would have hit me up. I got plans with friends, but would have made that happen. Well, let me know. I'll be out there. What's the little area out there called? The Brick? I forgot what it's called. Brick, where all the restaurants are at over there in Oklahoma City. And then we're gonna head to the game. So I'll be out there. Pastor, hit me up, bro. I would love to have a drink with you and catch up with you.
You know what's funny, man? Shout out to the team that always wins on Super Bowl Sunday.
Big time.
The refs.
Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, this is the best way to end this show. Who the fuck are you, fam? Yo, fam. Who the fuck are you, fam? That shit ain't nothing. Salute to Q, bro. Appreciate you guys. You got anything to say, big bro, on the way out, man?
Nah, brother, yo, y'all have a terrific night, man. Everybody, yo.
Yeah, man. Hey, have a wonderful weekend, y'all. Do not allow the Chiefs and Niners to interfere with your inner chi, man. You know what I'm saying? I know they're in our place. I know they're in our building, but do not allow that to affect your mood moving forward. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. You know what I'm saying? Look, let's just hope. And we said this before, that Bane just comes out and just the whole football field just collapses. You know what I mean? And it's just over with. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen. There's gonna be a beautiful Usher concert tomorrow. Y'all tune in for the Usher concert tomorrow. The rest of that shit, throw it away. F it. Don't watch it. F the commercials, because you're probably gonna see them before the game starts anyway. F it. Just take time to pause and reflect on what we're gonna do next year. We're gonna be slamming Kermit Mahomes on his effing face, breaking his nose, breaking his back, hopefully. You know what I mean? Shout out to Patrick Mahomes Sr., the only real Mahomes, getting drunk with his mugshot. Yeah. We love that. Looking like a goddamn greyhound. But listen, I'm going to tell you guys something, man. F him. F the Chiefs. F the 49ers. It's nasty work. Don't watch that shit. If you're going to tune in for halftime, tune in for halftime. But, Joe, just listen. This is a perfect time to watch a movie that your wife has been begging you to watch that you hate. Yeah. That's the perfect time. Watch a Lifetime movie with your lady.
Yeah. Hey, and in the great words of Graphk Raider, how does Usher be doing all them great dance moves with herpes? You guys have a great night.